Welcome to the final episode of the Spiggity Show, as I have been signed by WWE and be heading to the Performance Center in Orlando tomorrow morning.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Yep. Starting my career as a WWE superstar at age 47.
I mean, Diamond Dallas Page got a late start.
Yeah, not at 47.
I
I'm
mean-
trying to top him here.
It was 30-something, right?
Late 30s, yeah.
Well, good luck to you.
I plan on winning the Royal Rumble in 2026
All right.
in Saudi Arabia.
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
So
that's
I'll headline WrestleMania next year.
it's breaking news. I just spat.
Yeah, contractually, I had to give up the podcast. Sorry.
I didn't know we had a contract.
No, with them, I had to give it up when I signed.
Oh,
I had to give it up.
we can't be official WWE.
No, if I do it, I have to go through them.
Oh, yeah, and bring me along. They were like, leave that guy.
Yeah, they're like, no.
No. We've seen Tim.
No, we got guys you can do it with. That's what
Yeah.
they told me. I'm like, well, they know about Catfish Man? And
I think this Catfish Man thing, man, is growing legs.
I hope.
There's people out there
We
that
need to
I
get
know that
awareness
are enjoying
out there. I know some people at work that are enjoying the truth of the Catfish Man getting
It's-
out there.
It's all the truth. We're here to spread the truth.
I mean,
The truth is out there.
it's not a fictional character like Bigfoot. You know,
And yeah,
we have eyewitness reports of Catfish Man.
yeah. Police reports, CIA.
Police reports, CIA.
There's a Marine named
Yeah.
Gus Reynolds.
Yeah. We have a story we'll share next week. We won't get into that right now.
Yeah, no, there's some deep roots here.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
But we do have more on Catfish Man tonight about a teenage couple in the
Are we-
1950s.
Yeah, we're not doing this off the rip, though.
No,
right?
we're not.
Okay.
We're going to start with our normal.
We'll leave the juicy stuff for the end.
Yeah. Well, we got a tease. It's called a tease.
Oh, yeah.
So if they're here for the Catfish Man, they got to hold on.
Yeah.
They got to listen to me talk about the Wheeling Nailers.
Wilson Phillips it.
Yeah. Hold on for one more
Yeah.
hour.
That-
I
That's not how the song goes.
don't know. Oh, I'm only like an hour. And a
Let's
half.
hold on for one more day, but I mean,
Yeah.
it's not going to be a day.
No, just an hour.
Well, they did hold on for a day because we were going to do this yesterday.
Yeah, but I
Weren't feeling good.
wasn't. I was
Yeah.
tired. I didn't sleep good.
Yeah.
So-
So now we're competing with Hainsey on a Friday.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
I'll bury
yeah.
him in the ratings.
Yeah. Hainsey, you suck.
I mean,
I kid.
he lives in fear of the Catfish Man.
He should.
And so
He's
does. And
in the-
actually, I wasn't even thinking about this. Is his co-host, Jason Babella?
Oh, yeah.
He actually lives on Wabash, right
He
by
does.
right by the marina.
He should cower in fear.
Yes. So the Catfish Man might be literally in his yard right now.
They're probably related.
They might be. Although the Catfish Man might have a higher IQ.
Fair. You think? I don't think Babella listens, right?
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
probably
might.
not. He probably don't even listen to himself.
Yeah, he might not. He does like my post though. So
Oh, well, good on him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But let's get into the Wheeling Nailers. We got the
Nail it down.
playoff tracker for
Forge.
this weekend.
What?
Forge the future.
Forge the future.
Yeah. Nailers are now 8 points away from clinching a spot, and they were up 2-0 when I came down here. So they probably won.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know either.
It's been a kind of hectic evening for us.
Yeah, I got home late.
Yeah. But Nailers are 36-23-4 on the season for 76 points. Second place in the North Division. There's a congratulations to Brandon Haverson, the 69th Nailer or Thunderbird to make the NHL, starting in goal for Utah
Oh,
on
nice.
the 26th.
Good for that kid.
Yeah, so he's 28-year-old goaltender. He played 4 games against the Nailers last year for a different team. I forget the team he played for, but Nailers were 2-2 against him, winning the 2 games in Wheeling.
So
But-
we have Casey DeSmith was another one, right?
Yeah, Casey DeSmith, Tomas Falcon.
Falcon, yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2-0 with 9:39 to go in the third.
There we go. They're playing the Cincinnati Cyclones.
Yeah, they suck
Yeah.
because they're from Cincinnati.
No, they're awesome. They're just not as good as the Nailers. But congratulations to Brandon Haverson for getting his NHL debut back on the 26th of this week here.
Yeah.
So awesome there for that kid.
Yeah.
And then Cal Jackson, the Nailers' leading scorer,
Getting the call up.
got called up to Wilkes-Barre Scranton. So congratulations to him.
Yeah.
It's his second time this season being called up to Wilkes-Barre. I figured it was coming when I seen the Penguins had about 15 forwards on the injury list yesterday.
It feels that way.
I mean,
got smoked yesterday.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they got smoked.
He got smoked.
But
history
was made. Sidney Crosby scored his 25th goal of the season.
Yep.
And
it was pretty.
It was a pretty goal. Kicked it from his skate to the stick. Didn't even stick handle it afterwards.
Nope.
And buried it.
Top shelf where Mama keeps the
cookies?
Cookie jar.
Yeah.
Or peanut butter, I think I've heard before.
I never heard that.
Okay, I made it up.
Yeah, you did. You ruined the whole thing by adding that.
Okay. We'll edit that out. Where Mama keeps the cookie jar.
Yeah. No.
20 straight seasons.
20 seasons. A point a game. A record that probably won't get touched by anybody in this modern era.
I don't think you'll see any of these. I mean, there's some great talent out there, but I don't think you see any of these guys play that long.
No, 20-year careers are done.
Yeah.
And then to do it with the same team.
Yeah.
Like, I thought that was going to die with Mario Lemieux.
Yeah.
I thought Mario would have been the last guy.
Yeah.
Superstar guy. I mean, there's going to be other guys.
Superstar.
But mega.
Yeah.
All-time great player. Play for one team. I mean, and to be considered a small market in baseball.
Yeah.
But, somehow in hockey, they're not a small market.
No.
It doesn't make any sense.
Well, I mean, it's the whole cap thing. I think that helps.
No, even before the cap, the Penguins spent all kinds of money.
That's true.
I mean, they went bankrupt.
Yeah.
But, I mean, they spent the money.
For as much as people like to think that Pittsburgh is a football town, it's definitely a hockey town, in my opinion.
It's a hockey town with a baseball problem.
Yeah, and seemingly a football problem now. But, well, and sometimes a hockey problem now.
But, yeah. Well, the future's bright and goal.
Yeah.
Sergei Moroshov is now 11-0 with the Baby Penguins, extending his record.
11-0.
Yeah. 11-0.
Wow.
Yep. So this dude might be in Pittsburgh next year. I don't know.
The way Jaro's been his last two outings, 4 goals on 12 shots last night, got yanked. And his last outing, it was 4 goals on 8 shots, I believe.
Yeah.
And got yanked.
Well, I will say this, though. He gave up the 2 goals on the first 2 shots of the game.
Yeah.
And then he kept the Penguins in the game.
He did.
And that third goal wasn't a good goal. I didn't. Even Borky said it on the television broadcast. Not a good goal there. But, I mean, the Penguins, it was a bad goal all around. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like the team and him. Just a bad play. In general, I didn't think he played bad, though. I mean, the 4 goals on that, the Penguins aren't good defensively.
Nope.
So you can't put it all on Tristan Jarry because Ned came in and wasn't much better.
Nope. Sure wasn't.
So let's not put it all on Tristan Jarry on that one. Last night was just bad against a good young team.
Yeah.
I mean, the Sabres are a really good young team. When you're as bad as long as the Sabres are,
well, they have a lot of first-round picks.
Yeah, I mean, they're loaded. It's like the Oilers.
Yeah.
I mean, the Oilers are loaded with all that talent because they were bad for 10 years.
Right.
I mean, they picked first like 5 years in a row.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Until they got Connor McDavid, and then now they don't pick first anymore. But
Draisaitl. Is that how you say that?
Draisaitl.
Yeah.
Leon Draisaitl, the German.
Yeah. But they can't do anything.
No, they're not built. Well, they put all their money in the 2 guys.
Yeah, they don't have great goaltending.
No.
That's huge.
Like the Penguins.
Yeah.
Fantastic goaltending.
No.
No.
I mean, they should, but no.
And amazing defensive play from their defensemen. I mean,
No.
at least Ryan Shea came back last night.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a positive,
Yeah.
I guess, for the defense.
Ish. I don't know. It's tough to watch. I just hope they do make some moves here in this offseason to try to right the ship somewhat. Maybe we can make some noise again finally before at least Crosby bows out.
Yeah. That Grzelecki kid hasn't been bad either.
Oh, he's been awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been playing well.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's some bright spots. We're at the point now, I mean, they're not going to make the playoffs.
No.
I mean, it'd take a miracle.
Yeah. It's felt that way, though, after the Four Nations thing. Like,
yeah. Well, they were hot there for
Yeah.
a minute, and now they've cooled off.
Yep.
But, I mean, they ran into Tampa.
Yeah.
And then a good Sabres team that doesn't have a good goalie, but they're a good team.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, we are what we are. We knew what we were coming into the season.
We did.
I didn't have high hopes.
I didn't either.
I mean,
I felt like we could maybe get in that wild card spot.
Yeah, I felt like they got into the playoffs as an 8 seed or the last wild card, whatever you want to call it.
Right.
I wish they'd go back to seeding, top 8.
I forgot I had notes.
Yeah, well, you don't have the notes I have.
Oh.
The next notes are
the
ones you need. When we move the transition there. When we transition.
I don't know. It's when, you haphazardly have a segue.
Yeah.
Paul Blart.
We got to segue to that next session.
Yeah.
We ain't doing that yet, though. We're talking about the Penguins.
I'm sorry.
You've ruined everything. We have to restart the podcast.
That's what I do. We'll just edit it out. It's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even know what we were talking about. The Penguins.
Penguins suck.
We knew what they were.
Yeah.
Yeah. If they got into the playoffs, they were probably getting swept in the first round.
Yeah.
I mean, so coming into this season, that's how I felt about them. I was hopeful they might be able to get in, but there's so much good young talent.
Right.
That those younger teams that are on the verge of making the playoffs that missed it last year are better than Penguins this year.
Right.
I mean, that's just the way it is.
Right.
And then you get surprise teams like Columbus. I mean, I wouldn't expect them to have been where they are this year.
No, they're fighting.
Yeah. I mean, they're doing it for Johnny Hockey.
Yeah.
If they would have had Johnny Grujo still, I wouldn't be surprised they're where they're at.
No.
But without him, it's surprising they're where they're at.
Right.
So they kind of rallied around that in like Team USA did in the Four Nations.
Yeah.
So R.I.P. Johnny Grujo.
Yeah.
And your brother, whatever his name was.
Philip?
Ryan?
I don't know.
Not the guy that played for the Penguins.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
Speaking of hockey.
Yes.
Did you see what Ovi did last night?
Yes, I did. It was fantastic.
I want to hate this guy, but as more and more it goes along, I'm really starting to like him.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's more of a respect now.
And thank God he has it.
Because he's going on his 20-some years now.
Yeah.
And to stop all his teammates from going to the locker room after the game.
Yeah.
And shake hands with Marc-Andre Fleury in his last game against the Capitals.
Unless they meet in the playoffs, which would have to be the Cup.
Yeah. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
To acknowledge a dude that stoned you in the playoffs.
Yeah. Hardcore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was probably one of the best saves ever, that breakaway save he had against them.
Mm-hmm.
They have pitching calm issue again?
I don't know. Who knows?
What do they get their pitching calm at Dollar General?
Yeah. Well, they should have all kinds of money. They're the lowest payroll in the Major League Baseballs.
Oh. And they're not the Pirates.
No, they're not the Pirates.
And they're in a bigger city.
They are. Yep. Nobody's there. There was a bunch of empty seats yesterday.
I know. They built that huge stadium there.
Yeah.
And no one goes to games.
Nope.
Hey, you can't hold the guy down on the ground. What was that?
They're giving him the base.
Oh. Let's see. He put his arms on him. Pinned him
90-year-old Tommy Pham.
I know. He's got 13 steals already in 2 games.
We had 5 steals yesterday.
Yeah.
This is not the segue.
No. No, we're just watching the Pirate game.
Yeah.
Make sure they don't blow another one.
Yeah.
We're going to segue now.
That That transition is awesome.
Yeah. I should have saved the last episode thing for the segue. We're
Yeah.
going to talk about my new employer.
Yeah.
We're going to talk a little bit about WWE.
Yeah.
So, just made some bullet points here for us to go off of.
I see it.
What did you think of the John Cena promo this week?
Again, this is another promo with Cena coming out there, still playing the crowd as the enemy, playing the crowd as they're the heel.
Yeah.
Not him. He's still him.
Yeah.
I don't mean to use that term, but and then Cody comes out and just he doesn't say much again.
Yeah.
But enough.
He said enough.
Where he just butchered him.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't like Cena comes out there and he says he's gonna get rid of the woo.
Yeah.
I
was kind of surprised that he mentioned Ric Flair.
I think Ric Flair's gonna be at WrestleMania.
It's feeling that way.
I think Ric Flair is going to be at WrestleMania. I don't think because Ric Flair, when he was making his appearances in AEW last summer, the contract was not for money. It was to advertise his energy drink.
Okay.
So, and they don't do that anymore. So I don't think he's that. And
well, they probably can't afford to pay him.
Probably not. We'll get into AEW in a little bit though, because I do want to talk about that. But anyway. He says he's going to win 17. He's going to retire, take the belt home with him, and then they were going to have to get their own toy belt because he'd have the real one at home. And then that spurred Cody to come out,
right,
and run him down pretty much, and pretty much own him again on the mic, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And then that was it. He left him standing there again.
Yeah.
And then Cena this time Cena walked out.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Cody challenged him to fight right now.
Yeah, yeah. Put the belt down as a line, told him to cross it.
Yep.
John Cena did the little.
Yep.
Didn't do nothing.
Nope. Left. Got yelled at.
Yeah, got called a coward.
Turned around, started to come back, and then left again.
Yeah. Yep. Did the heel thing, cowardly heel thing there.
I did appreciate how he pointed out that everybody was talking about how he trashed that little kid.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, I like that too.
Yeah.
I'd seen that little kid was on a podcast. They asked that little kid. And he, said
really?
He said he still loves John Cena.
Yeah, I mean, probably hugged him and gave him autographs after.
No, I don't know. I think John Cena's full heel now.
Oh.
I think you'd tell a little kid to
piss off.
Yeah.
I can see
F them
that.
kids. That's what he's saying now. F them kids.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Did Michael Jordan say that?
That's what I heard.
Oh.
Like Michael Jordan said.
Oh.
I don't know.
I remember Charles Barkley said, I'm not a role model.
Yeah, I'm not a role model.
I'm not a role model.
Not a role model. Where's my button? There it is. Michael Jordan said, him kids.
Hey, we got to shout out our mom. Get well, Mom.
Yeah.
Got some kidney stones and spend the night in the hospital. So
spending the night in the hospital.
So get well soon, Mom.
Doug's at home with Jonesy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
All right. We should have done that to start.
Yeah. Yeah. Should have been the headliner, Mom.
Yeah. You weren't more important to me signing with WWE, though.
You really up.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I am the black sheep of the family.
Yeah. Way to go.
Oh.
It was in my notes, Mom.
Speaking of family, how about the Usos reuniting for the first time? And wow.
You know what? It was great.
It was great.
It was good, solid.
I don't even want Jey Uso to win the world title.
Yeah.
I want the Usos back together.
Yeah. Big Jim.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
and I mean, they who's going to be the mystery guy? I mean, obviously.
Yeah, it was obvious it was going to be.
In the back of my mind, though, what if it's Joe Hendry? But I felt like that wasn't the stage to do that kind of thing.
I think if we weren't on the road to WrestleMania, that would have been something to do.
But
since it was a glass now, I think that was what the big rumor was. It was going to be Joe Henry.
Yeah.
But it wasn't.
No.
Then you had the...
Nobody must have said his name.
No. I said it, but he didn't appear.
Well, you weren't there.
I know. Well, he didn't appear in the living room either with me.
Awkward.
Yeah, I'm like, Joe Hendry. Oh, hey. And then you had the women's division.
Yeah.
You got the Intercontinental Women's title. Lyra Valkyria.
Yeah.
She defended her title against Raquel Rodriguez.
Yep.
And then Liv and Raquel attacked her.
Mm-hmm.
And Bayley came out and made the save.
Yeah.
And I don't know what's up with that.
Why? And also,
Where do you think they're going with that one?
Well, they pointed out prior to the match, Bayley was giving her some tips.
Yeah.
I feel like this is going to shake out to be Bayley versus Lyra.
At WrestleMania?
Maybe.
See, I feel like maybe it's shaking out to be Liv and Raquel defending the women's tag titles.
Against them two.
I
can get behind that.
Yeah. I think that might be the way they're going. I don't know.
But I kind of feel like this is the role that, the man should have had.
Yeah, because she had that role with
Becky Lynch.
Yeah, Becky Lynch had that role with Lyra.
Yeah.
In NXT. Actually, Becky lost the NXT title to Lyra Valkyrie.
Right.
So
giving her a push.
Yeah.
They're Irish women.
Yes. Yes, they are.
I mean, I know she's taking time off to, be a mom, but I don't know.
I think she's coming back after WrestleMania.
It feels that way.
Yeah.
Especially if Charlotte Flair seemingly wins. You would think, Charlotte Flair's out there on, way to go, Bednar. Charlotte Flair will come out on that Raw after Mania, and maybe the man's music hits. Lets her know.
Yeah.
Because I can't stand Charlotte Flair.
No, I can't either. And let's talk about that, too. I've been seeing all this stuff where Tiffany Stratton was overdone by Charlotte, blah, blah, blah.
I didn't feel that way.
Well, I don't think either one was good.
No.
Like, Charlotte is terrible promo. I don't know why people
Right.
think Charlotte Flair is the greatest woman of all time.
Right.
She sucks on the mic.
Yeah.
Like, she wasn't good on the mic. Tiffany was not good either. She just kept repeating, you throw cold water on everybody.
Right.
Which I don't even know what that means.
I don't
Because if you're
either.
good enough to overcome that, then it doesn't matter.
Right.
So, I mean, I know what it meant. You're cool. You cool off everybody that's coming at you. But if you're good, you're good.
Right.
I mean, fans are going to be behind you no matter what. So,
the only thing that helps Charlotte Flair when she is on the mic and she's standing in the ring is the woos and the boos and playing off of that.
yeah.
Outside of that, trash.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she's a great wrestler.
Right.
But promo, she's not a good promo. I'm sorry.
No.
She's nowhere near her dad. I mean, she ain't limousine riding,
No.
kiss stealing, wheeling, dealing, son of a gun.
Right.
Although she's trying to catch him in the divorces.
Right. Championships and divorces.
Yeah. I mean, I think she's up to 3 divorces now.
What is he? Is that like 4 or 5?
Yeah, that was probably just the 80s.
Woo! Oh, man.
He finally got a man out.
Yeah.
First time in 2 games.
Yeah, well.
Then Judgment Day, they tried to recruit Penta.
You just skipped something.
Did I skip? What did I skip?
There's also significant buildup.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
We got off on a tangent about Charlotte Flair.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my fault again.
No, it's mine. I'll accept blame when it's on me.
Okay. Well,
go ahead and read it if you want.
Better.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, Aaron Pierce was out in the ring.
Yeah.
He had some weird music playing. I don't know if that's his entrance music or not. I've never heard him have music before.
Huh.
Then what is it? Bianca Belair came out.
Yep.
Yeah. And then Io Sky came out.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was for the contract signing.
No, they did that last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You're talking about okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Then Rhea Ripley came out and Pierce got all mad and yelled at him.
Right.
Because they were fighting a little bit.
Right.
And he told him next week Io versus Rhea.
Right.
For the title.
Which Bianca's going to come out and interfere.
No.
You don't think?
No, because you watched later in the show.
I think I fell asleep.
Okay.
Bianca's
backstage talking to Pierce, and he's getting mad at her again. He takes his glasses off, and he says, next week,
you're barred.
You are the special guest referee.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, and she's like, I don't even know how to referee.
So there's going to be like some kind of miscount or...
She's going to screw up.
She could still interfere.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's true. But yeah, I figured she's going to mess something up and it'll end up being a triple threat.
Oh, 100%.
Uh,
It's obviously shaking out
yeah.
that way.
And then the Judgment Day and
Which
Penta thing happened.
Do you think the WWE felt like that would be a bigger push or pull or whatever to have a 3-way match instead of Rhea retaining the title and going to, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I think they decided to put EO in.
I love EO.
I love EO too. She's my favorite women's wrestler.
She just can't speak English very well.
She's doing pretty good though on the
Oh
mic,
yeah,
I
not
think.
bad. But I like how she will talk in English, which is very broken.
And then when she gets mad, it goes in the Japanese. Yeah,
I think that's great.
Yeah, I like it too. I think they did this. They took the belt off of Rhea and put it on EO.
Yeah.
That way, at WrestleMania, they can have Rhea retain, sort of. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Get the belt back, and Bianca not lose because the pin will be on EO.
I gotcha.
Or vice versa. Like if Bianca wins, the pin's not going to be on Rhea or Bianca.
Right.
Or they're just going to throw us a huge swerve because you can't predict anything in WWE.
No.
And EO pins one of them and retains. All right.
Raise it.
Raise the Jolly Rancher.
We're 500.
We're 500.
Bednar got a save.
We can talk about this real quick. Let's pause the WWE talk. I was thinking about this after the loss yesterday.
Yeah.
The Pirates have won opening day like the last, 5-6 years?
Yeah.
And the season has not went well.
No.
So maybe an opening day loss.
Yeah.
Is what we need.
We're changing it up, boys.
Yeah. Let's start out losing.
That's right.
And then win.
Yeah.
Let's
just win.
Let's just win.
Let's just win.
Was last year when we had like the 30-game losing streak? No, because we had Skeets.
No, it was the year before it crumbled.
Yeah. So maybe this year we can have like the 400-game winning streak.
400.
We're not going to lose for the next 4 years.
Let's go.
All right, David Bednar, your ERA's 99 now.
Drink an icy light. Oh, I don't have one. All right. Well, Buccos won. They're 1-1 on the season.
So is Bednar's saves.
Yeah, he's
1-1.
Yeah, one out of 2.
Yeah, well, he's 1 and blown.
1 and blown. Man, sometimes that's not bad on a Friday night.
Yeah. Anyway, let's get back to WWE.
Hi, Mom. She won't get that.
Judgment Day and Penta.
Yeah.
Dominic was there, said, Penta, you're great.
Yeah.
You could be greater.
Yeah.
With the Judgment Day.
Yeah.
And then Penta has his match with Braun Breaker. Judgment Day gets involved.
Yeah.
Dominic hands Penta the chair.
Causes a disqualification.
Yeah. Penta throws the chair back to Dominic.
Yeah.
Kicks him in the face with the chair. I think it's going to lead to Penta and Dominic at WrestleMania.
Yeah, but when all this was happening and Finn Balor ended up with the chair, it looked like he was going to hit Dom with it, and it didn't happen. I thought this was going to be the moment.
That Dominic becomes a face?
Or the Finn turns on Judgment Day, whatever, however you want to look at it.
I still think that Finn Balor would be the one. Why does News Cruz need a translator?
I don't know. He does youth baseball camps. I wonder how that works.
But I've heard him speak.
Yeah, I don't know.
You don't understand English?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know. Just keep doing what you're doing, boy.
Yeah, just keep hitting home runs.
Yeah.
He's on pace for 81, by the way.
That's right.
So is Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Brian Reynolds. I said Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah. Deadpool.
They're both Canadian.
Yes. Wait, Brian Reynolds is Canadian?
Yes, he is. You didn't know that?
I don't remember. Good old B-Ray.
Yeah.
Let's at least give the translator a jersey with a number.
Yeah, it is weird.
What is he, 95? Move your arm, boy.
I want his jersey. I want the translator jersey.
He's probably on the staff for something.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Maybe he does the bets for Cruz.
I didn't realize this. Well, Matt Haig's the hitting coach.
Yes.
What do they call him? The hit collector, right? When he played for the Pirates.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
I thought Eric Munson was the hitting coach.
No, it's Matt Haig.
Eric Munson's the AAA hitting coach.
The assistant hitting coach is Ryan Vogelbeck.
Okay.
You remember that dude? He was Rowdy before Rowdy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we traded him to the Mets.
Yeah, I do remember him.
Yeah. He's the assistant hitting coach. That's what I heard yesterday.
I did hear that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, he was Rowdy before Rowdy.
Yeah, the big dude.
Yeah, I thought Rowdy was him.
Yeah.
Like,
speaking of Rowdy, did he ever sign anywhere?
I doubt it. Why would you sign that guy?
Yeah, he's a bum.
Anyway, let's get back to the talking there. CM Punk came out, cut a little promo on Rollins and Roman Reigns there.
Yeah.
Tonight they had their contract signing. I did see this clip. I haven't seen SmackDown yet, but I did see a clip earlier because SmackDown happened at like 3:00 our time. You know,
Yeah.
it is official that CM Punk is going to be in a main event
Yes.
of WrestleMania.
That's right.
Paul Heyman told him and say, "You are finally going to main event WrestleMania." So the main event of night one is obviously CM Punk, Roman Reigns, and Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
CM Punk was crying in the ring, sitting at the signing.
That's a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, he got screwed over when he was champion.
Yeah.
And didn't get because of Rock and Cena. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
and then obviously the guy that AEW tried to portray of him.
Yeah. Definitely not the guy.
Definitely not him.
No.
He's
and maybe he was a little bit that way in AEW.
Well, the guy had a chip on his shoulder coming out of the WWE.
Yeah.
And going there eventually.
But from what you hear from other veterans that worked in AEW and then left, the talent there that is younger doesn't want to listen to the veteran talent.
And that's got to be frustrating.
And I'm sure CM Punk try to be a locker room leader. You know what I mean? Try to be the leader as a vet. Try to show people how to do things the right way. And it didn't rub people the wrong way. And then they rubbed him the wrong way.
Right.
And things went south in a hurry.
Right.
Once that happened. CM Punk, from all accounts in WWE, is a model citizen.
Right.
Like, this dude seems like he's going to work for the company when he retires.
Seems that way, yeah.
Like, he's going to go to NXT and work for Shawn Michaels.
Yeah.
That's what I think is going to happen.
Help people with promos, all that stuff.
Yeah, he's definitely going to have a job. The big thing on Monday. Did you see?
What?
The next note.
Oh.
El Grande Americano.
Listen, I'll tell you what.
He debuted.
The fact that they hailed him from the Gulf of America,
yes,
makes it just perfect.
Yeah, it makes it. I mean, let's put this dude in the main event. I want him and Cody Rhodes to have a match now. I want El Grande Americano versus the American Nightmare in the Gulf of Mexico.
For all intents and purposes, it seems it is Chad Gable.
I doubt it.
He had a doctor's note though.
Yeah,
couldn't
I don't
wrestle.
think it was him. I don't think it was him. That guy was really tan.
Gracias.
Yeah. I mean, to me, it's not Chad Gable. I don't think it's Chad Gable at all. My phone is blowing up.
Much like the Sami Zayn tied to, what's that guy's name? I can't remember. Sami Zayn.
What's that? Hold on a second.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second.
Yeah. All right. Now what?
Sami Zayn's tied to what luchador?
El Generico.
El Generico.
Yeah.
It's much like that kind of thing.
I don't know.
No?
No, I don't think.
Yeah.
I think Chad Gable went to Mexico, found El Grande Americano, and brought him back to America.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
It's possible. I mean, that was a small box, though. I felt like the box contained a luchador mask.
I think the box was a luchador mask and a map. To lead him to
El Grande
Americano. Yeah.
It was probably somewhere near the Gulf of America.
Maybe.
Yeah.
On the Mexican border of it.
Had to have been.
Yeah, because he was in Mexico.
Although he's in USA garb.
No, yeah, but I mean, Chad Gable was in Mexico, so
I don't know.
El Grande Americano was living on the beaches.
Oh, not to backtrack, but we're talking about luchadors. Yeah. So this Judgment Day thing with Penta.
Yeah.
Do you think this leads into the Rey Fenix?
No, I think they're going to keep them separate for a little bit.
Really?
That's why the promos for Rey Fenix are on SmackDown. So I think they're going to be separate for a little bit. They're going to build it because everyone's.
So they're really keeping Penta away from all the other luchadors, even his own brother.
trying. I mean, I like it because usually WWE sticks them together
Yeah,
right off the rip. But but think about it, Dominic's a luchador too.
this is true.
I mean, so he's not really away from the luchadors, and
Yeah.
he's
And El Grande Americano is a luchador.
yeah, and Rey Mysterio is on Raw.
Fair.
So
Speaking of Rowdy Tellez, though, earlier,
Yeah.
he's with the Seattle Mariners.
oh,
So he is still with a major league team.
probably wishing he was in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, probably. They'll probably give him his bonus, though.
I don't know. Maybe
I don't
not.
know.
The Marlins definitely wouldn't.
Yeah.
Uh,
Grande Americano. The Gulf of America.
Yeah.
I wish Nick would come with notes
yeah.
because I could do that. Why don't you make 2 copies? Wait, we're on to this now?
We're on. We could do that one first if you want. You want to do
Oh.
this, or you want to do the story? We're on to the Catfish Man now. by
Oh,
the
we're
way.
36 minutes in.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
it takes half an hour to get to Catfish Man.
Yeah. Real quick, you have any thoughts on Aaron Rodgers?
What about it? What's going on with him?
So he met with the Steelers for like 6 hours the other day.
Okay.
Now, obviously, it's down to either retiring or the Steelers. Supposedly, the Steelers have already given him a contract. They've already talked about term. They've already talked about money. And then he came and did a visit.
And then told him that he wants this money.
Well,
That's
I
what I
don't
read.
know. I almost feel like because Pat McAfee has this giant sold-out show at PPG Paints Arena
Yeah.
on April 9th, I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to show up there and declare he's going to be the next shitty quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers at 41 years old.
I don't know.
I do. That's what I feel.
I don't know what Aaron Rodgers is going to do.
He's nuts.
I'm not a drug addict.
Yeah, he's nuts.
I'm not doing.
But I feel like that's what's going to happen.
What's he do? Ayahuasca?
Ayahuasca. Yeah.
How's that legal in
I
the
don't
NFL?
know.
Does he get tested?
He
for
does
that?
shrooms too.
Yeah. How's that legal? That shows up in a drug test.
I don't know. He's Aaron Rodgers. They let him do
I'm
what
just
he wants.
saying, it's a drug. You get drug tested and it shows up.
But, I mean, Brett Favre at 40-some years old played for the Vikings and took them to the playoffs.
NFC Championship game.
Yes.
Then he got hurt the next year.
Yep. And then called it quits.
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't have to get into it. I'll save that for
Yeah.
Nicholas.
I don't care. These guys aren't going to be any better.
Oh, no. We'll still be 9-7, 10-8.
Standard is a standard.
Yeah. No. 10-7, 9-8.
You're not going to be 10-7. 2 losses to Cincinnati, 2 losses to Baltimore,
Yeah, we'll see.
4 losses to Cleveland somehow.
Okay.
I seen the Browns spent a lot of time with Abdul Carter
Yeah.
from Penn State.
Yeah.
If they get Abdul Carter to be on the other side of Myles Garrett,
Yeah.
it's going to be insane. But why would the Browns draft an edge rusher?
I don't know. But the Browns do Browns things. And
I mean, it just doesn't make sense
Yeah.
at all.
yeah.
I mean, the defense would be nasty, but who's going to score points for them?
Right. Well, that's pretty cool.
He shoot 4 balls at that guy.
Well, they were showing us 4 pitches and how they started out all the same and then ended up where they did. Huh. That was interesting.
Yeah. So what do you want to start with the Catfish Man here?
Oh, am I reading this or are you reading this?
You want to do the story or do you want to do the...
It's not a story.
No, this is, though.
It's just factual information.
No, this factual story.
Yeah.
From the 1950s.
Yeah.
Or do you want to do the confidential eyes only report?
What do I have here first? The report. I'm gonna have to take off these glasses. It's bright.
I mean, there's a lot. There's a lot this week. If you're enjoying the Catfish Man, just remember, if you ever go down to the Mingo Marina at night, Make sure you have a pistol, a flashlight,
Pew pew.
because Catfish Man is there.
Yeah.
He's lurking in the shadows.
Always watching.
If the water starts churning instead of bubbling, you know the Catfish Man is ready to surface.
Now it's getting real. Oh,
Should I
we're
put
not.
mine?
This is okay.
Yeah, that's next week.
Confidential eyes only. CTR 4693-B7.
If you remember from the not last episode, but maybe the one before, I think it was, when I read the top secret document, that is the code name for the Catfish Man in his top secret project.
Yeah.
That they were doing. B7.
B7. This is a memorandum. The date, July 10th, 1984. It was a good year.
Yeah.
I was 3.
7.
This is to Director Thompson, Project Nightfall, CTR 4693-B7, retrieval lead from Agent Miller, Field Operations, Ohio River Delta. Subject, Mingo Junction Incident, CTR 4693-B7, breach and containment protocol. Okay. Well, let's see here. Incident summary. On the evening of July 4th, 1984, multiple civilian reports were received regarding an anomalous. Anomalous. Boop, boo, doo, doo, doo. Anomalous. Boop, boo, doo, doo. Anyways, anomalous aquatic entity near Mingo Junction, Ohio. This incident confirms the breach of containment protocols for CTR 4693-B7, an experimental aquatic organism developed under Project Nightfall's CTR 4693 program. Immediate retrieval and containment are paramount. So the description here is CTR 4693-B7 is a bioengineered aquatic organism designed for enhanced adaptability in freshwater environments. Primary characteristics include humanoid-like morphology. That's a big word.
Yeah.
With enhanced aquatic locomotion. Yeah. Deborah Gibson. Adaptive dermal layers capable of mimicking local environmental textures like magic mill dust.
Yeah.
Graphite. Enhance. Remember when News 9 did that whole expose on what is this dust falling from the sky?
Yeah.
We were all like, it's from the mill.
It's the mill.
Chill out. It's in the bottom of our pool all the time.
Yeah.
Enhanced sensory perception, including low frequency echolocation. Man, he can hear things.
Yeah.
He can hear us now. Limited vocalization capabilities, producing guttural, low-frequency sounds. CTR 4693-B7 was contained within a specialized aquatic facility at Redacted.
Well, we know that's Boston, Ohio, from the top secret file I had.
Look at us. We're like sleuths.
Yeah.
And its escape is attributed to Redacted.
The fire.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incident correlation. Civilian descriptions of the entity perfectly match CTR 4693-B7's physical and behavioral profiles. The vicious substance found on the riverbank is consistent with CTR 4693-B7's dermal secretions. This dude's leaking ooze.
That's awesome.
I hope it's okay. Anomalous sonar readings align with CTR 4-B7's known echolocation and movement patterns. The local legends, while dismissed as folklore, have been based on earlier unrecorded breaches of containment. Containment protocol, immediate actions. Establish a Class A containment perimeter around Mingo Junction area. Disseminate disinformation regarding increased river wildlife activity to local law enforcement and media. Deploy specialized CTR 4693-B7 retrieval teams equipped with sonic containment devices and tranquilizers.
Now, you know what that sounds like to me? These guys are looking for bodies in the river.
That could be.
They're teams of divers looking for the Catfish Man.
Oh, crazy.
Does that not make sense, though?
Yeah. Utilize underwater drones. They had drones in 84, dude.
Yeah, that's government, man.
Dude. Utilize underwater drones equipped with specialized sensors to track CTR 4693-B7's movements. Retrieve samples of dermal secretions for analysis and tracking. Capture and contain any witnesses and administer memory-altering drugs.
What?
Man, just doping up people and
Maybe we shouldn't be
mango.
talking about this stuff.
LSD, maybe.
Maybe.
Creating another Charles
Sounds
Manson.
a lot like the Philadelphia Project, where they said those men were insane and kicked them out of the military, so no one would believe anything they said.
It's crazy. Long-term containment. Review and revise containment protocols for all CTR 4693 series projects. So there's more than just B7.
Mhm.
Investigate the cause of the breach and implement corrective measures. Implement enhanced surveillance of all CTR 4693 facilities.
Wait.
So
There's more than one.
multiple places?
Yeah.
Increase local folklore suppression.
Oh, we're doing the opposite.
Man,
We're doing the opposite of this protocol.
I won't crumble that since it's a official document.
Yeah.
Potential risk. Public exposure to CTR 4693-B7 could compromise the project's secrecy and lead to widespread panic. Here we are, 41 years later. CTR 4693-B7's adaptive capabilities pose a risk of uncontrolled proliferation in the Ohio River ecosystem because he's just yeeting all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Failure to contain CTR 4693-B7 could lead to further breaches and potential exposure of other CTR 4693 project elements. Conclusion. The Mingo Junction incident represents a critical breach of CTR 4693-B7 containment. Immediate and decisive action is required to retrieve the entity and prevent further exposure. This operation is to be conducted with the highest level of secrecy and efficiency. Agent Miller, Field Operations, Ohio River Delta.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That we're able to get this stuff and talk about it.
Yeah. That's because we're born and bred
Yeah.
in Mingo.
We've heard these stories for years.
We have ties.
Yeah. A lot of people around here, they don't want to talk about Catfish Man. It's like Nightmare on Elm Street when they just tried not to, like Freddy versus Jason, how they just put the people in the home.
Yeah.
And because the kids knew about Freddy,
Right.
kept them away from the kids that didn't know about Freddy, trying to
Right.
get rid of Freddy that way. They did that with Catfish Man. Evidently, they drugged the people who witnessed Catfish Man and have moved along to just make them out to be drug addicts. And maybe that's why there's such a problem with drugs in the Ohio Valley.
It could be.
The government is just
They
drugging
doped
these people,
everybody up.
doping people up that seen Catfish Man. And I know we live in Mingo Junction. Next week, I mean, we have a story to tell that's closer to us.
Yeah.
But I might have to do some digging for a future podcast and see if Catfish Man has popped up anywhere north of us on the river or south of us along the river.
Right.
Because there's a strange facility along the river. There's a tank around Route 2.
Down there in Weirton.
Down there in
Weirton.
no, above Wheeling.
Oh, there's
right before
one
the
down there.
dam. Right before the
Is there a
dam.
tank? Yeah, there's a tank when you come into Weirton.
There you go.
And-
Is that a facility?
Ooh,
Because this is what I'm thinking here.
spicy.
There's a tank just past where the coal mine chute is.
Yeah.
There's a tank along the river there.
Okay.
They just put it in last summer. Is that a containment tank?
Could be. It's like a silo, huh?
No, it's little. Like it's not much bigger than a pool.
Oh, you're saying a tank.
Yeah.
When you said tank, I think, oh,
No.
shooting tanks.
No. A tank.
Oh.
Like a tank, a big round tank.
Oh.
It's probably about maybe 10 foot high.
So you think there's a CTR 4693 in there?
There might be. I might have to stop and investigate
Why didn't you just say Catfish Man?
because we're talking about a government project.
Oh, yeah.
now.
CTR 4693. It sounds better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Catfish Man's pretty cool though.
Yeah.
But yeah, now I'm interested in where these other facilities are.
Right.
I mean, I'm gonna have to dig into this
Yeah.
because maybe Boston, Ohio, maybe when he escaped and they thought he was here, or they found out he was here in the 1940s, they're like, let's just do the facilities around this area.
Right.
Maybe they got containment of him. Maybe that's why 80 years later,
Yeah.
there's still Catfish Man sightings,
Could be.
because it's not the original Catfish Man out there.
Right.
It's one of these new ones. And that might explain why he doesn't look the same sometimes
Yeah.
when people describe him.
Right.
So interesting there. Should we do this story from the night about these couple in the 1950s here?
The story of Mary and Johnny.
Yeah.
Just two young,
teenagers.
blooming loves.
Yeah. Just having the regular Friday night, Saturday night, whatever
Trying
night
to
it
get
was.
freaky deaky.
Yeah.
You know, using protection.
Did they have that in 1957?
I don't know. I was talking about guns.
Oh,
What?
I'll read it. You read the last one.
Okay.
The year.
Jeez. What is that?
It's my Optimus Prime.
The
one.
year.
Autobots. The year was 1957.
Yeah.
The steel mills of Mingo Junction were humming with activity, casting a long shadow over the Ohio River.
Okay.
Along the banks of the river, nestled amongst the willows and the sycamores, lay the Mingo Junction Marina, a haven for boaters, fishermen alike. It was here on a warm summer evening that a young love blossomed between two teenagers, Mary and Johnny. Mary with her fiery red hair, sparkling green eyes,
She seems dreamy.
was the town's sweetheart.
Probably of Irish descent.
Johnny was the star quarterback of Mingo High School football team.
Yeah.
Was every girl's dream.
So dreamy.
Yeah. Their love was a whirlwind romance, a secret whispered amongst the willows and shared under the starry sky.
Oh.
One evening,
It's nice.
yeah, one evening as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting a long shadow across the marina. They gave a really detailed story here.
A long shadow.
Yeah.
Johnny's
Long
arm.
Yeah. Mary and Johnny stole away to a secluded cove, their hearts pounding with anticipation as they parked their beat-up Old Ford.
Because they're going to play checkers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Engine still running,
Yeah.
and leaned in to a passionate kiss. Their young love, a flame burning bright.
Yeah.
Burning love.
Okay.
Suddenly, a guttural growl echoed through the stillness.
What do you think that sounds like?
I don't know. I didn't even know Catfish made a noise.
Well, when you're attached to a man, I guess you do.
I guess. I mean, maybe they do. I don't know. That might be it.
That might be it.
That might be it.
Yeah.
Breaking the spell of their embrace.
Oh,
Mary,
jeez.
Yeah. Mary
Man.
and Johnny turned their
Catfish
heads.
Man is a cock blocker,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Oh, God, Jesus fell down.
Oh, no.
Oh, I found you, Jesus. There you go. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, Jesus.
Emerging from the murky depths of the creek was a creature unlike any they have ever seen. Standing tall and posing, its skin patchwork of scales and barnacles. Barnacles?
Well, I mean, I guess.
I guess.
I don't know.
I mean, it's their story. I'm
Yeah.
sure they added some details.
Right. You got to make it,
Yeah.
I
Was
mean,
the
there was
catfish man?
There was a long shadow, so we already
Yeah.
know Johnny's a liar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it was a shadow. Shadows always look longer.
That's right. Yeah.
A creature of legend whispered about in hushed tones around the marina, his eyes glowing like embers in the twilight, fixed on the young couple, sending shivers down their spines.
Yeah.
Mary and Johnny exchanged a look of terror. They knew the stories of Catfish Man. The fishermen had become one with the river. What? Oh, this must be like a story that they tell because they don't know he's a project, obviously.
Oh.
You know what I mean? That's why it's
Well,
confusing.
it's folklore.
Yeah.
It's secrecy.
Yeah. His body transformed into a grotesque amalgamation of a man and creature. And fish, I'm sorry. They had to dismiss the tales as mere superstition. But now, face to face with the creature, they knew the truth. Catfish Man, his voice a low guttural rumble, spoke in a language they didn't understand, his words echoing across the water. Mary and Johnny, paralyzed with fear, could only stare back, their hearts pounding like drums in their chest. Suddenly, Catfish Man turned and disappeared back in the depths of the creek.
What year was this?
1957. Leaving behind only ripples and eerie silence. Mary and Johnny, their hearts still racing, sat in stunned silence, their young love momentarily overshadowed by the encounter with the creature of legend. As they drove away from the marina, the image of Catfish Man lingered in their minds. They knew they had witnessed something extraordinary, something that would forever be etched in their memories. Their love was shaken, remained strong.
Wow.
A testament to the power of young love in the face of the unknown. And so the legend of Catfish Man continued, whispered amongst the willows and sycamores of the Mingo Junction Marina, a reminder of mysterious forces that lurk beneath the surface of the quiet waters.
Wow.
I got my Orson Welles voice too.
Man. I just hope there was a happy ending.
I think Catfish Man ruined that.
Wow.
That was riveting.
It was riveting.
That was very detailed.
Very detailed. Long shadows.
Long shadows.
You know?
Who was lying? Mary? Who was the story being told by? Mary or Johnny?
Probably Johnny.
Yeah.
Yeah, there ain't no long shadow in Mary's story.
We know he's a star quarterback.
Well, I mean, just, got to make up for it where you got it,
Yeah.
So.
That beat up Ford.
Yeah, beat up Ford. Small hands.
Yeah.
It
was Kenny Pickett's dad, Johnny Pickett.
Say something about Small hands.
Small hands.
Small feet.
Yeah. I also have a police report from an incident October 28th of 2024.
Oh, maybe Willie was down there.
Yeah. This incident happened on the Ohio River. It's a police report from the Mingo Junction Police Department. It happened at 0217 hours. Did I say that right?
What? Where? That's 2:17 a.m.
Yeah. 0217.
Yeah.
100.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's military time. It's his report. It's a report.
So how fitting. This guy's last name's Johnson.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Officer L. Johnson.
Yeah. Long is. Oh. They're still listening, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're still listening.
Not now.
Anyway, Location of the incident was the Ohio Riverbank. Reporting party was Robert T. Henderson.
Oh, Bobby T.
Yeah, homeless. He's a homeless man with no phone number.
You know Bobby T?
No, I do not. He lives in a van down by the river, evidently.
Nice guy. I gave him $20 once.
Oh, nice.
20, that's all you need.
Nature of incident, assault, potential animal attack, unidentified subject. So this just happened. So, Hainsey, you need to be careful.
Well, I mean, it was like a year ago. Well,
no, 6 months ago.
Yeah, 6 months ago.
6 months ago this
Math's
happened.
hard.
Yeah. So, narrative on the above date and time, Officer L. Johnson responded to a report of an assault near the Ohio Riverbank. Upon arrival, contact was made with the reporting party, Robert T. Henderson. Mr. Henderson was found to be visibly shaken and suffering from lacerations to his left arm.
He did it to himself.
He might have.
Crackhead.
Well, that's what the government's going to spin. He's going to be addicted to drugs now.
Yeah.
We just read that in that other report.
Fair.
Mr. Henderson stated that he was sleeping near the riverbank when he was awakened by a
disturbance
in the water. I was burping. I'm sorry.
Oh.
He described a large, dark figure emerging from the river. Mr. Henderson alleged that the figure possessed pale, almost luminous skin, large, yellow eyes.
It's always yellow eyes.
Yeah. He stated that the figure reached out of the water and grabbed his arm, inflicting the aforementioned lacerations.
Oh, my.
Mr. Henderson described the figure as having large, webbed hands and a mouth filled with sharp, pointy teeth.
Man.
He claimed the figure emitted a low, guttural growl before...
It's always a guttural thing.
Yeah. Retreating back to the river, Mr. Henderson was unable to provide more detailed description due to darkness and sudden nature of the attack. Officer Johnson observed the deep lacerations on Mr. Henderson's left arm, consistent with a large animal or sharp object. The lacerations were treated by paramedics on scene due to the unusual nature of the alleged attack. Mr. Henderson's description of the attacker. A search of the immediate area was conducted. No evidence of a large animal or human assailant was found. The river's edge was muddy with no distinct tracks other than reporting parties were discernible. Yeah.
So the people walking around.
Yeah. The reporting party was transported to Trinity Medical Center for further evaluation and treatment.
I'm sure that went well.
Yeah, I'm sure he was in the psych ward. Evidence collected, photographs of lacerations.
Don't have them.
No, we don't have those. Disposition under investigation, assault, potential animal attack, unidentified subject, follow-up, further investigation warranted. Ohio Department of Natural Resources will be contacted regarding potential large aquatic animal activity in area. River patrols will be increased. There you go.
There you go. End of report.
That was a report right here just 6 months ago in Mingo Junction, Ohio.
Oh, my.
The Catfish man is real, people.
It's getting spicy.
He's real. He's out there.
He's real.
Stay safe if you live along the river in the Ohio Valley.
He's real. He's out there. He's blocking.
Yeah. Don't park at the marina trying to make it with your girl.
Don't have a large shadow.
Yeah.
Stay away from old Long Johnson. The patrolman.
Patrolman Johnson.
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Are the Texans wearing like a throwback jersey or something?
I don't know what that is. But they're winning 4-1.
Yeah. So Catfish man, he's out there.
He's out there watching, waiting.
If you are down along the river and you hear a
throw your garage beer can away from you.
Yeah.
Hainsey.
Run.
Yeah.
Like Bray Wyatt said.
Yeah.
Run.
Wow. I'm intrigued.
I forgot to talk about something in wrestling I wanted to talk about.
Hey, segue.
Yeah, we're going to get back to wrestling because I wanted to talk about this.
And welcome back to the show, those of you that fast forward through this.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome back. Maybe I'll just save it and I'll talk about it next week.
Maybe.
Yeah,
This is a short one if we're ending.
I know. Well, I'm not ending, but I don't really want to go back to talk wrestling after.
Oh, fair.
Yeah, we'll save that. I got it in my notes on my phone, so
Okay.
I'll remember to write it on the notes.
I don't know what else we're talking about, though.
Perfect. We could talk. We could pull out the other story.
Oh,
if you want.
Let's do it.
I mean,
because
this is a family story.
I think we should pause, collect our thoughts before we read this.
Yeah, let's transition and pause. We will be right back. No. Oh, we're back.
We're back, baby.
Uh,
Should we talk about this?
I don't know. I was thinking. I don't have my ears on.
Oh. You can't hear me.
I can't hear you.
Somewhat.
I mean, I could hear you.
Yeah.
But I couldn't hear me.
Yeah. Yeah. Those of you that don't do this podcasting stuff, when you have these on, it's kind of weird because you can hear yourself and you can hear somebody else talking, and it's a whole different dynamic.
Yeah. I mean, I could hear me, but I couldn't hear me in the podcast.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, wait a second, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Like, if my mic on? That's what I didn't have the cans on. So
yeah. So we were talking a little bit about this, but we'll get a little more in depth about this. This is one time I was with Pap, and we took the boat out, and we were out. We used the Mingo Marina.
Yeah.
So we're out there, never caught a thing out there on the Ohio River. But he's out there with me, and like Pap did, it's either Red Man or a Winston hanging out of his lip,
Yeah.
So I can't remember if he was smoking a cigarette or chewing on some chew, but he was talking to me, and he was telling me about a time he was along the Ohio River, and I forgot all about this until now.
Yeah.
But he was talking about a time that he was out on the river, and he had a bit of a thing happen to him. Something he never seen before, and something he didn't want to talk about. And our Pap's a quiet man. Well, was a quiet man.
Yeah.
He didn't share a lot. He was a Korean war veteran. Seen a lot of things over there. I only heard stories from our grandmother, Gomer, as we called her.
Yeah. The only Army story he ever really shared with me was that he boxed in the Army.
Yeah.
And he was going to fight for gold gloves.
Right.
And he broke his hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Listen, for all intents and purposes, our Pap was a badass.
Yeah. The stories you hear from other people.
Yeah.
No one wanted to mess with him.
No.
Just a tough guy.
Yeah.
The story of the guys that tried to jump him when he stopped to help him with the tire.
Right.
And he beat them
down
and called the cops and say, hey, you need to come get these guys that need help.
Right.
So, I mean.
He had a camper fall in his hand.
Yeah.
Like ripped off part of his finger.
Yeah. He had cut his finger, another part of a finger off
Yeah.
on a fan of a car.
Our dad hooked him in the face with a giant lure.
Yeah. No, he hooked himself.
Oh, did he hook himself?
Yeah, he hooked himself.
I thought it was Dad.
No, Dad was just with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the man's larger than life. He's a superhero to us.
Yeah.
But there was one day, we're out on the boat, and I don't know, I was probably like 12. I don't know. And he starts telling me about this time that he was out. It was really hot, and he was just trying to catch some fish. Didn't really have any luck. And he's out there, and the water starts churning, and he starts hearing these weird sounds, guttural, if you will.
Yeah.
And this figure starts coming up out of the water, and it's to him at first it's just a giant catfish. And as time went on and this thing crept out of the water more, oh no, this thing might have been a man.
Yeah.
That looked like a catfish. And he stared it down. A man who has been through war, has seen things. He stared it down, reached down along his side for that buck knife that he had down in the holster. He was ready. Gripped it. The thing, if you will.
Yeah, he told me this story too.
Okay.
He told me that as he sat there with his hand on his buck knife, he unclipped it, but he didn't pull the knife,
Mm-hmm.
and he stared straight into its
Soul.
glassy yellow eyes,
if you will.
if you will.
And he made a guttural sound,
Yeah.
not Catfish Man.
Yeah. He just sat there in silence. He said it felt like an hour, but it was probably only 5 minutes, maybe. No, not even that. Like
seconds.
30, 40 seconds, maybe. And as he sat there just staring at this creature that came up out of the river at him, probably only like 5-6 feet in front of him, you know?
Yeah.
And he had his hand on his buck knife. He's staring at it, waiting on it to make a move. And it didn't. It just stood there and slowly crept backwards back into the river.
I heard about him.
It heard about him, yeah.
Yeah, shit, that's Walter Flaherty.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'm out. Yeah. He told me that story too. We were actually, I had just caught a catfish. I was probably 10.
No, yeah?
Yeah. And
Pap wasn't a big catfish guy.
no.
He went out there trying to get him.
We were trying to get bluegill, and I just happened to snag a catfish.
Yeah.
And Pap did. It's like, wait, he wouldn't even touch it. And then he started
That
telling
was a
me,
very good
Pap?
yes.
Yeah. Oh, cut the line. That's what he told me. And so he came over and he cut the line with his buck knife,
Yeah.
And then he told me the story.
Oh, man.
And that's why he never catfished.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was always like, just go on the dock there and try to catch some of them bluegill.
Yeah.
They're good eats.
Yeah. Or
Little
bass,
bones,
little
but-
bass.
Yeah.
Yeah. Never catfish.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. He didn't say that's why,
Well, I mean, when you stare down.
Maybe it was a respect thing, though. I don't think it was out of fear.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like he respected that catfish man.
Yeah.
For whatever reason,
Well, you don't
mutual
want
respect.
Yeah, you don't want bad juju either. You know? I don't know.
And he was big on conservation.
Yeah.
So, maybe he knew Catfish Man. Maybe it was someone he fought in Korea with.
They had a secret handshake.
Yeah. Yeah. They used Catfish Man in the Korean War.
Catfish Man was like, the shadow wasn't that big.
Yeah, it makes you think though, like now they developed this. There's obviously more. We know there's more because B7's the one that broke containment,
Right.
and there's other facilities.
Right.
So there might be thousands,
Hundreds.
hundreds of thousands, like of catfish men out there and women.
Yeah. There
Now-
could be catfish people.
There's catfish people everywhere. And how many times do you think we might have used these in foreign wars? Like when we went over in Korea,
Oh, man.
send this catfish man into their waterways to
Right.
try to get behind enemy lines.
Ooh.
Maybe we didn't use it in Vietnam. That's why we couldn't do nothing there.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We really didn't do nothing in Korea either.
That's true.
But, yeah.
Hmm.
Makes you wonder, what if Operation Iraqi Freedom had a catfish man in it? I mean, there's a river that runs through Baghdad.
That's right.
Just think about it.
It's possible.
It's very possible.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously this project is something that's ongoing still today.
Yeah. As of 6 months ago.
Yeah. Well, that's the incident. But the report that I read last week said ongoing still search for this catfish man. So you figured that they had multiple facilities and everything. They're probably still doing it, trying to perfect it.
They're lurking. He's lurking.
Yeah.
I don't know.
The more we get deeper into this, the more I fear that the government's going to come after us.
We're fine.
Yeah. I mean,
We're fine.
yeah. I wish I had my own catfish story.
I don't have one.
I don't either. But we do have one from our grandfather.
Yeah.
So,
and the more we talk about this, maybe this will stir up the secretions of the catfish man, and we'll have to fear for our lives.
Or maybe some more people come out and reach out to me or you.
Yeah.
And let us know.
Comment down below.
Yeah. Ring the bell.
Yeah. Even if you made it up, we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I'll fact check you.
Yeah.
If your dates don't match up or line anything.
Yeah. If it's a long shadow, we're going to know.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I can't get that off.
If you try to tell me you rolled up in there in a car that wasn't made in that year that you're telling me, I'll know you're lying. I'm going to check every detail of your story.
That's right.
We only want the truth out here.
If there was no guttural growl or yellow eyes, it didn't happen.
Or gray, scaly skin.
That's right. And ripples in the water.
Churning as he comes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have some churning in my stomach earlier.
That's not good.
Yeah. Yeah. I thought I was going to have to do a ooh, that smell promo for mine.
That thing was money.
Yeah.
Oh, yesteryear.
Yeah. Back when I did promos.
You're off the TikToks now.
I don't like TikTok anymore.
Yeah.
I'm about to get off Facebook.
Oh, my.
Just sick of people.
Yeah, just delete them.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Delete.
I'm unfollowing. I'm not deleting. I'm just unfollowing them. That way their posts don't show up.
Well, that works.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sick of it. Just shut up, everybody.
Yeah.
Talk about things that people want to hear.
Yeah, like
stop fighting.
Picking up a Jeep on Monday.
Yeah. Pick up your Jeep on Monday.
I posted it.
Let your hair down. Take the top off.
I let my hair down a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
I wish I had hair. Oh, well.
Yeah. We can't all be blessed with lettuce.
Yeah. I have none.
What do you think a guttural growl sounds like?
Yeah.
I don't know. You think the catfish man was really talking to Johnny and Mary?
Maybe.
He was like, oh, it's not that big, Johnny.
Put that thing away. Can't even see it.
I feel like in the 1950s, these catfish man stories were probably like exaggerated a little bit.
They could have been
to kind of scare teenagers away from doing that stuff. So that story might not have been 1,000% actual,
right?
But I'm sure it was based off of some truth. I mean,
could have been.
Yeah. I got to go with what I find, and that was pretty interesting to me, so I thought I'd read it because it was only 9 years after Catfish Man escaped.
Boy.
That was the first sighting I could find anything on in Mingo. Maybe we should find something from the 40s, maybe.
Oh, you think it's back that far?
Well, if he escaped in 48 and they thought he was in Mingo then, there has to be something. I have a question.
I love questions.
Your TV you have mounted there on the wall.
Yeah.
You have the legs on it.
I did. I do.
Is that so if it falls off the wall, it might land on its feet?
No, it's not a cat. That's because I left him on there because I'm lazy. I used to not have it mounted. Good question.
Yeah.
You have to put them somewhere once you take them off. And I was just like, screw it, I'll leave them.
I throw them away.
well, fair. I thought, well, if I ever take it off there and want to put it someplace else, that's not mounted to the wall, I could.
I guess
I could do that. That's a great question.
Yeah.
Inquiring minds wanted to know.
Hey,
what mind?
This is basketball.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
turned it on. Auburn. I have them going to the finals with Duke. Right now in the bracket that I'm in, not bracket, well, my bracket, but the guys at work that did this fun thing, I'm in first.
Oh,
I have 41 right picks.
you have your Final Four intact?
Yep.
Oh, then you're good.
Feel that way.
Yeah, because when you're in first and you don't have your Final Four intact,
Yeah.
that's when it's bad. You're like, oh, I'm in first, but not for long.
I don't know stuff about basketball.
I don't either. I mean, I used to watch, but I don't really watch it anymore. Auburn's throwing up bricks.
Oh, nope. I don't.
You have your finals attack?
Wait, I might be okay. I'm doing all right. But I'm first. So, there's that. 43 correct. Two other gentlemen, one being Nick, are both at 38. So, I'm doing good. I have Duke winning it all. Against
Auburn.
The Tigers here. Yep. But I don't know anything about basketball.
You just went off of rankings.
I clicked the little thing that said most popular picks.
Oh.
And my thing auto-generated.
Surprised you didn't have AI.
Well, I guess that kind of would have been AI.
Oh, yeah, I guess it would have been. Yeah. Yeah. You love that AI.
Yeah, my other bracket that I did for fun and I did like random, every single pick lost. Yep. Good times. Thank God I ain't got money on this. And I haven't been betting. I've been good. I have extra expenses that are about to happen because I got this Jeep.
Yeah.
And
you don't want to have a guttural growl when you lose.
That's right. Yeah.
I'm going to get down the marina and just put my head close to the water and go.
I drove down to Gould's the other day and looked at the line piles, and they are in motion. They have ripped out all the trees along the road. The line piles are starting to get moved out. It's kind of weird. If you haven't been down there, it's really weird. I was going to go down the marina too that day, and I forgot to drive down that way. So
I was going to go down the marina the other day, try to kick around the water, see if I could find anything. I know, probably not the smartest thing.
Yeah,
but I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm yawning. I'm not tired, I swear.
I'm tired.
Well, now what are we going to do next week?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
Maybe we'll introduce something new.
New. Maybe we'll get back. Maybe we'll see if we can come up with anything else on the Bel Air house.
Yeah, maybe. Or something we haven't touched on before.
Yeah. I mean, we'll just lay off Catfish Man for a week, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of people out there, though, enjoying it.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to him.
We could figure out a way to write a book about it.
Yeah.
I think that would be awesome.
Yeah.
Not only that, like, even if people didn't buy it, like, just to say,
we wrote a book.
I published a book.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Or we published a book.
Yeah.
And throw it on a table somewhere and say, that's my book.
That's our book.
You know?
Yeah.
Have a book signing.
Do we dress up in suits and take a picture together to be on the book?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Step Brothers.
Yeah. Only we're real brothers.
Real brothers. Call me Nighthawk. Dragon. Right?
I don't remember. It's been a while since I've seen it.
Nighthawk and Dragon. Why are you sweating? I just watch Cops.
We could just be shake and bake.
Yeah. Yeah. Ricky Bobby and Kyle
Knowlton
Jr.
Hey, is your house haunted? Hey, I posed in Playgirl. My name was Mike Honcho.
Man, what a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Great movie.
Go over and listen to our pal Chris Haynes on the Hainsey Show
If you want to.
if you want to.
He's a bum.
He's on.
He's not a bum.
No.
He's a beautiful bald man.
No. He's on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music. Just like my show here.
Yeah.
Yep. Check my brother out with Nick on the 33 Lounge. They're on YouTube, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Amazon Music. Anything else?
No, that's where we're at.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm on YouTube, Spotify, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, and Castbox because I figured that one out.
You gained some followers?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
I have up to 16, I think.
Something like that.
I haven't checked today. It might be more than that.
Yeah.
I figured out cutting those remix shorts help getting views up.
I made one.
Yeah. Did it work for you?
37 views on that.
Oh, I had one with 540.
Yeah. I don't know.
My one only had 36 views, though.
I'm sure there's something I need to do to make it different.
I think you have to put hashtags in the description.
I did not do that.
I did it on the one that had a lot of views.
That's probably what it did.
And then I didn't do it on the one that didn't.
Somebody commented on my last video, though, that
You can't see it?
I don't know. No. I don't know who they are.
Oh.
And I told them, thanks for listening.
I have a comment on episode 40.
Yeah.
It won't show me it.
Well, that's weird.
Yeah. So I don't know if they commented and then deleted it. I have no idea.
I
mean, I'm guessing that's what happened. They commented like, oh, I better not say nothing.
Yeah.
Oh, it's talking about the Catfish Man. You know?
Talking about my long shadow.
Yeah. Oh, my long shadow.
Oh, man.
Well, if you know anything, comment down below.
Yeah.
Click the bell.
Yeah.
Like, share, follow. If you enjoy the Catfish Man and you know people that would like it, share it with them.
Right.
Because I want the truth out there. If you work for the government and you're coming after me, thanks. Thanks for listening.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I'll answer any questions you have through my lawyer. Sounds like a good idea, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah. You can't stop the truth from coming out. I will get it out any way possible.
Yeah.
That's what we do here on the Spiggity Show. We talk the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
Okay.
Is that what?
I think that's what you say.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you're in court.
Yeah.
Yeah. You have the right to remain silent. We won't be back next week because this is the last episode. I forgot. I'll be in Orlando next week.
Yep.
Unless I get fired because of the government.
That's plausible.
If I'm back next week, the government got me fired from WWE before I even started. You think that might be happening?
Could be.
I mean, Donald Trump is in the WWE Hall of Fame.
He is.
So if the federal government doesn't like me talking about Catfish Man, they probably would fire me.
Probably.
Yeah. I guess we'll find out next week if I'm back. If not, enjoy 33 Lounge. Where they don't talk about the Catfish Man.
Right.
Because Nick doesn't listen.
No.
He probably has a Catfish Man story too.
He probably don't.
Probably not.
He doesn't even listen to me.
No. You don't even listen to your own show.
No.
He doesn't follow on Spotify or YouTube.
Probably. He might.
No, I doubt it.
Probably not.
I doubt it.
What a bum.
I mean, he still has Hotmail. He can't have a YouTube account because he doesn't even have a Gmail account. You know? Right?
Yeah, it's fair.
Hey?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he definitely does not follow the show. Anyway, I'm good with this being the episode, huh? An hour and a half in.
Is that where we are?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Till next week.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.